What it do, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, your girl is here to bring you another video in my must gag series. This is my series I created inspired by Samantha March's While I Buy It series. I always have her series and the community playlist linked down below, as well as all of the Instagram pages I follow to get all of this makeup knowledge. And lastly, but certainly not least, I always have all of the items listed and linked down below. Some of those links may be affiliated links. If there is an asterisk behind it, that is an affiliated link. I would appreciate if you shop through it, otherwise no worries. This makeup look is all Project Pan. I will have that down below in the description box as well, as long as there is room. Otherwise, as soon as I wake up, I will have a pinned comment for you all. So I'm just going to address the elephant in the room. I missed my last two uploads. I was just not feeling well. I've been having some things go on, and so I just needed to step back. I'm feeling a little bit better, but I did just want to kind of push myself a little bit tonight to film this video. I am filming this on Saturday night, and I will be editing, of course, and uploading it for it to go up on Sunday. So do be kind to my energy level. It is quite low, but I did just want to take the time to put some makeup on, try to kind of take the next step forward to feel better. And I do appreciate the couple of you guys who took the time to comment on my community post, wishing me well wishes. So I did just want to talk about really quickly. I will have a timestamp on the screen so that you guys can skip forward if you don't want to hear this rant. But a couple of things are now available. Specifically, I know a lot of you guys are really interested in the Glamlight nearly neutral palette. That is available. That became available on Saturday. I will try to stop after I film this video to make a post on my community post in the event that you guys are interested and did not know. Otherwise, I think that's the one like major thing that became available. I have received a couple of my orders that I placed previously. I placed an LYS order through my affiliated link, which is down below in case you are interested. I also picked up the darker shade of the Charlotte Tilbury cream bronzer. That actually is the cream bronzer that I have on today. I received my Sydney Grace order with the brushes. I received my Glamlight order for the first time. There are a couple of other orders here and there that I've received, and I will be doing my absolute best to showcase these products and these brands on my channel. Just give me a bit of time. I feel like I've had a lot of weird medical things come up, and not weird, but I've just had a couple of finicky weird medical things come up for me. And it's taken me out. It's definitely taken the air out of my sails, and it's taken me a little while to kind of push through. But I'm going to try my best to push through this weekend, and hopefully on Monday, which is 4th of July, happy 4th of July for all that celebrate. Hopefully I can film a couple to kind of really get back under my belt. But I think that's my whole rant. Like I said, everything, I will try my best to link everything down below, and I will try to kind of do a post for sales, but I also don't want to bombard you guys because I know a lot of you guys have been wanting to curate or kind of curb your spending, and I don't want to like promote overspending if it's not something that you want to do or you can afford to do. So regardless, I'm going to try and kind of find that balance as I try to do for myself, and hopefully to provide for you as well. Hopefully that rant was productive or helpful. Probably not, but we're just going to go with it. I'm going to scoot over and let's get into it. Alrighty, so the first thing I want to talk about is Fluid Beauty has come out with a it's the Femme Fatale palette. I don't think I talked about this last week. It's a really pretty palette. You have pretty much neutrals with a splash of that red and that purple with that black. I think it's a beautiful palette. It is only $18. I don't believe I've ever heard anybody review this brand. Let me know if you've reviewed this brand or you've tried them yourself and what you think about them. But I think that they have an interesting vibe to them. I'm on their page right now, and for it to only be $18, I think that's a fantastic price. So let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing me review this palette, review the brand. let me know. I'm sure this was very important to a lot of people. I believe it is now available as of me recording this video, which, like I said, I'm recording this on the 2nd, but Glamlight has now done their 2nd collaboration with Michaela, and this collaboration came out with quite a few products. So it has a huge eyeshadow palette. They have a kind of more travel friendly palette. They have a highlighter palette. They have some lip products and 2 sets of lashes. So what I will say is, like I said, I just got my first Glamlight order. I've never tried the brand. I just tried them for the first time, and so I've just received the products. I have not had the time to put on makeup. Today is the first time I put on makeup pretty much all week, so that tells you I had a lot of things actually come in, and I was expecting to kind of test out things and play with things behind the scenes and on camera all this week, and so I'm just a little bit behind schedule because of that. Regardless though, the lip products, I don't think either of the lip bundles will work on my complexion, so that's an easy pass. The brushes, maybe I would throw that in a cart if I was making an order. As for the lashes, I don't particularly like these styles, so that's an easy pass. The highlighter palette, I don't really gravitate for a lot of highlighter palettes lately, and these are multi-chrome highlighters, which I think is good in the sense that some people may not have that in their collection. That said, I have a plethora of them, both single pans and also palettes. So that's another pass for me. And the eyeshadow palettes are cute, but I'm not like running for it. There are a couple of shades in either palette that I really would like to kind of curate myself, but as the palettes as a whole, they're not something that's really tickling my pickle. So I think I'm gonna overall pass on this collection. In addition, like I've said kind of multiple times, I've not tried the actual brand's formula yet, so I don't know if it's going to be something that I would actually want to pick up. So I'm going to pass on it. We'll see. Maybe if it restocks, I will pick it up on restock, but I don't think I will. Lethal Cosmetics has shown their latest launch, and this is a gamer inspired launch, and it is called the One Up collection, where there's an eyeshadow palette as well as some lip products. Apparently you can get 20% off on select products until July 4th, and let's see, is there a code? It doesn't say that there's a code, but if I find that there's a code, I will have it down below in the description box. And as for this particular collection, I think it's cute. I'm not particularly in love with the shape of the palette, although it's not like annoyingly shaped, but it's kind of slightly annoying, if you feel me. As for like the colors, I've not found, at least in my small purchasing of the brand, which is to say I've only bought one eyeshadow palette, that I love their formula. So I don't think I'm gonna pick this up. I think I'm gonna actually pass. I think the color scheme is actually quite pretty. It's just not something that's super unique for my collection. I do have a huge eyeshadow palette collection and makeup collection in general, and just for me right now, it just doesn't make sense for me to pick this up, so I'm going to pass. MAC has come out with a Fix Plus that is for a long-lasting version of their setting spray. As I'm sure everybody knows, Fix Plus was not actually a setting spray. It was just a spray that was used to kind of take away the powdery effect of your makeup, and it was actually extremely useful. I've gone through, I think, 2 or 3 bottles in my like tenure of wearing makeup, but I just stopped repurchasing just because I didn't feel it was something that I had to use, because I stopped kind of putting on so much powder that I felt it was necessary. Plus my skincare was so much better now that I feel like the products that I do use on top really kind of adhere and kind of work more as one with my skin, you know. So regardless though, I didn't feel the need to have that product, but I would be intrigued to pick up this. I do enjoy MAC setting sprays. Like I said, I did enjoy Fix Plus, but I just never felt the need to buy any more. And I'm actually working on, I believe, my last setting spray currently. So I'm definitely in the market to pick up some setting sprays here or there, but I haven't really finalized, you know, which ones I'm really gonna pick up, if you know what I mean. Nomad Cosmetics has finally showed us the full like location of their palette, although we haven't seen the full palette stitched together, and it is BUYIN. It's France. I don't know how to say that, but it's Provence, France, I think. And so this will be launching July 12th. The full color story and swatches will be revealed next week. So I'm intrigued to see the full color story. I don't know from what the shades that they've sneak peeked if this is going to be something that I would actually pick up. But like I said, I'm sure next week I will have more thoughts as to whether I'm going to actually pick this palette up or not. ColourPop has come out with a couple of new collections, and this one that Trim Mood is talking about is Opal of My Eye. I believe that is the one that I also have pinned later on. Let me see. Yeah, it is. So this is the picture that I'll show. Opal of My Eye, and it has two 9-pan eyeshadow palettes, glass glosses, face quads, and a mega face highlighter. As you guys know, I try not to support brands that are fast makeup or even fast fashion. That's just a personal conscious effort I try to make towards the environment. And as you all know, ColourPop is like, they say that they are a fast makeup brand. That's their kind of claim to fame, if you will. So generally I don't really pick up anything ColourPop, and this is nothing intriguing to me. Those highlighter palettes look very like the type of texture I would not enjoy. So I'm not intrigued by that. And the eyeshadow palettes don't look very intriguing. They look quite boring actually to me. The highlighter looks cute, but it also doesn't look like a very unique shade. So for me, I can easily talk it out of my head because once again, it is from ColourPop. So overall, that is going to be an easy pass for me, which I'm always happy to pass on a ColourPop product. Some products from LYS Cosmetics came out, and this is one of their collections where they're showcasing some new cream shadows and shadow stick shades. So I have been eyeing some of their shadow sticks for a while from Ulta, and I was just watching a video from Nomad Beauty. I've just finally kind of got back into the swing of watching makeup videos. I kind of this week really didn't watch any YouTube at all. Regardless though, Nomad Beauty said that she actually picked up a couple of these sticks, the eyeshadow sticks, and she said that they actually worked beautifully. And I had been eyeing them to kind of use as like primer sticks. So I think I am going to pick up a few of these. I do have an order waiting for me at my local Ulta, and I do want to do like a shop with me where I film me in the Ulta after I obviously pick up the products that I already bought online. And I'm pretty sure I did not put any of these shadow sticks in that order. So if they are currently at my local Ulta, I will actually go ahead and pick some up. I also have some coupons, so we will be doing some shopping, and I will definitely be picking up maybe some of the more neutral tones, like my skin tone and like tones like that. So I'm excited, I'm intrigued. I really do like to, I'm trying to get a little bit more of a variety as far as eyeshadow bases that I actually enjoy and that are tones that I would get quite a bit of use out of, so that when I am testing out more of these eyeshadow palettes, I can actually give you guys a better, more holistic opinion on whether, you know, a certain eyeshadow base is going to work with the eyeshadow palette, in my opinion. So that's kind of my background thought process, but we'll see how that goes. Some more things from e.l.f. is called the Game Up collection, which once again, this is a video game inspired collection where they have a face mask, eye cream, setting spray, eyeliner pots, lip gloss mask, eyeshadow palette, nail polishes, etc. I think this is cute, not something that I am dying to get. I used to be a full-on gamer when I was younger, and at that time it was really video games and reading that were like my interests, and then of course watching TV. Who didn't love to watch TV when they were younger? And even though I have a Nintendo Switch, I don't play it as often as I genuinely should or thought I was going to. So I'm definitely not a gamer as much as I used to, which is kind of, it's interesting to think about. Either way though, I think I'm gonna pass on this whole collection. It's cute, but it's not something I can't live without. And at this point, with the mentality that I have, where I really want to focus even more on these indie brands that I maybe previously wouldn't have picked up because one reason or another, I'm just really interested in trying a lot of these indie brands and trying like a general full face, that something like an LYS Cosmetics where, yeah, maybe in the past I would have picked up and just thrown in the cart. I don't necessarily feel like that. So yeah, we'll see about that. Beautybay is coming out with a new eyeshadow palette, and this is their new mood palette. And this is the first look from Stopia, and this is a really pretty palette. I don't know if this is like the perfect color scheme for me though. We'll see. I think it's cute, but I don't know. It's cute. That's kind of where I'm going to leave it. I don't genuinely know how I feel. Let me know down below. I feel like I really like the bottom 2 rows, and I feel like the top 2 rows are cute too, but I don't know if I like all of them together. It's only $18. I don't know. Let me know how you feel. Catrice Cosmetics has come out with a new pro palette, and this is their Hint of Mint Slim eyeshadow palette, and I think this is cute. I really do. I think this is cute. This is not a brand that I believe really is being sold actively in the United States. I think I would have to kind of hunt and search to get Catrice, but I think this was actually a cute little palette for those who really like to stick with neutrals but want like just a hint of something. And I like this kind of tealy minty hint. I really do like this. I think this is cute. It's $13. I think it's cute. Am I gonna pick it up? I don't know. So this is something that I believe launched a little while ago, but the brand, or the Instagram page Trendtopia, has showed us that it's actually on sale right now. And this is the Milan Row Makeup and Doodle by the Bunny Poison Ivy palette. I thought this was a cute palette at the time. I just didn't think it was worth it, or it was something that I really needed to pick up. And I'm still going to hold true on that, but it is currently, or at the time of this Instagram posting it, it was only for $17. I think it's cute. Once again, just not something I think I need, but in case you are interested and you just wanted it to go on sale, it is currently on sale. Huda Beauty is coming out with her first lip plumping product, and I'm not one to buy lip plumping products. I just don't find the need. I have enough lip area. I don't feel the need to use it. So this is an easy pass for me, but I do enjoy a lot of Huda Beauty products. So if I happen to get a sample, or somehow I ended up getting this, I wouldn't be surprised, and I probably would enjoy it. That's not a category of products that I find I get any enjoyment of picking up. Juicy Couture is coming out with a Juicy Petal Please Eau de Parfum. This is extremely expensive. You can get either the $85, which is the 1.7 ounce, or the $105, which is the 3.4 ounce. I think this is cute, not something that I need, but in case you are interested, based on the packaging, the top notes are Lush Water Lily, Vibrant Cloudberry, Glowing Magnolia Blossom. The middle is Hot Pink Freesia, Wild Egyptian Jasmine, Joyful Gardenia Petal, and Lush Rose Water. And then the base is Vanilla Madagascar, Creamy Wood, Golden Amber, and Addictive Salted Caramel. I think that salted caramel and that golden amber would be the 2 reasons why I'd really want to smell this, but I just want to smell it. I don't necessarily want to pick it up. And I'm trying to bring myself down from always buying a full-on 1 ounce to like buying the travel sizes. You can buy a travel size now and then maybe pick up the full size later. So maybe if this comes out as a travel size later, I pick it up. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and pass. CoverGirl is coming out with some new all day dewy tint products, which is their clean vegan 3-in-1 eye, lip, and cheek tint for a dewy and natural flush from within glow. It is $10.99 each. This type of product doesn't sound like something that I would enjoy. I don't mind a dewy product, but when you say a natural flush, generally with somebody of my complexion, to blend in with my skin tone, because it is very much a no makeup product. And with And if I'm going to put on makeup, I want you to be able to see the makeup. Otherwise, I am perfectly comfortable in my own skin walking outside without makeup. So for me, this type of product does not, I don't think it's going to work for me, but some of the shades actually look very pretty, but just the type of product isn't for me. Apparently Chanel is coming out with some new products, and they're coming out with a hair mist and bath tablets. So the bath tablets are $70 and the hair mist is $160. That is insane. I don't have money like that. It's just no ma'am, no Pam. So this is an easy path. This is an easy pass for me. I also don't have a bath, so very, very easy pass for me. Youth to the People are coming out with a new product, and this is their polypeptide 121 future cream with peptides and ceramides. I used to actually buy quite a bit of Youth to the People. I don't know what happened. I just stopped buying it, probably because of the price. I prefer to find cheaper alternatives once I get my skin kind of under control. And yeah, I just never kind of went back, but their products are actually very, very nice. This is apparently a lightweight moisturizer that has the peptides and ceramides that replenishes the seals in moisture, increases skin elasticity, helps visibly firm, reduce the look of fine lines and wrinkles, and strengthens the skin moisture barrier. All very, very nice. It is $64. For me though, like I said, I am perfectly fine using skincare that is cheaper, that I find still does the same thing. And although yes, I do have fine lines and wrinkles, I make a lot of expressions in my face, and so that's just about to be something that's going to happen with me. I'm still only in my 20s, yes, late 20s, but I'm still in my 20s, so there's still not that much wrinkles that I feel I really need to put in that amount of money in this type of product. And I'm perfectly fine naturally kind of gracefully aging as it is, and you know, looking at my appearance, I think I'm gonna age very nicely, so we're good on that. Buxom is coming out with a new collection, and it's called their Hot collection. These are all the lip polishes, which are a plumping lip product, and they also have a eye and cheek palette. Funny enough, I actually have had a sample of the Buxom lip plumper, and I actually thought it was nice. It wasn't overly plumping in my opinion, and it had a little tingle at the beginning, but after a while it kind of wore away. As for the eye and cheek product, I mean, it's basic Betty galore. Not something that I would pay full price. It is $29.50, but maybe if it went on sale, I could see me buying this on sale and like throwing this in my makeup bag when I travel. Not that I've been traveling up a storm the last couple of years, and not that I don't already have products that I bought purposely for that, but you know, it's good just to say it and then never do it. NikiTutorials, a makeup brand or brand in general, is coming out with her first makeup launch, and it is lip glosses and lip balms. I think this is a very, very nice launch. I'm sure she's going to get a lot of people picking up products. The products are all neutral, so you know you're going to get people from all walks of life who are interested in picking this up, whether they want people to know that they're wearing makeup, or if they're one of those more subtler makeup people, or just like to have a lip product to kind of keep their lips moisturized throughout the day. So I'm sure this launch is going to go well for her, but just not something for me, so I'm going to easily pass. Colored Rain has apparently come out with another collection, and this is their Queen Bee collection. So in this collection, they have an eyeshadow palette, liquid lipsticks, and a lip duo with a lip liner. I'm not interested in any of this collection. It's an easy pass for me. Yeah, it's that simple for me. Right now I'm just not interested in Colored Rain products, but who knows, maybe in the future. Fenty has also come out with a new lip cream, and this is in Peach Pout. So I've not actually tried her lip cream formula. I have tried the more shimmery formulation in this kind of packaging, and I do enjoy it. I am intrigued to see how the cream works. It looks like, why are there two swatches? I guess she has something that is a peach face, and so that's swatched with the peach pout. Either way, it looks really nice, but not something that I need right now, so easy pass. Nomad Cosmetics. So apparently the product that I talked about quite a while now, it feels like, which is their Velvet Blur Slim Sticks, are going to be available in the US on July 29th. I remember being interested in this because I do have one of their Velvet Blur lipsticks in the kind of their typical packaging, and I do really enjoy the formula, but I don't have a brownie nude version, and they do have a brown in this range. I may pick it up, but only probably if it comes to Ulta, because I don't find myself actually buying from the MAC website anymore or going to a MAC store anymore. I do believe I talked about this quite a ways a while too, but this is from Spectrum Cosmetics, and this is another collaboration they're doing with Disney for Tinkerbell. Apparently it is now available. You can get the sponge, the makeup bag, and the brushes. You can get $3.50 off of an order $15 or more with the code 981724. I think this is all very cute, but not something I can't live without, so I'm going to pass. This is intriguing because I've seen both of these foundations on sale at Sephora, and I was wondering what was going on, and it looks like Beauty Blender has just upgraded their packaging for both of these foundations. So the Liquid Whip Longwear foundation has gotten the new packaging, and I believe both of their foundations, because I've seen both of them on sale. Either way, that's intriguing. I wonder if they changed any of the formulas or anything like that. I've not tried Beauty Blender's products, mainly because when they originally launched the one that I believe is on the bottom, which is kind of in the more box packaging, they had no shades for people of color, and so that just completely put me off the brand, and I just have not looked back, to be quite honest. I know they've extended the range and kind of given people of color an opportunity to try the colors, but I'm kind of one of those people, you just saving face at this point, right? You didn't care before, and now all of a sudden you want to pretend to care. It was a bad look. And if I'm remembering correctly, this was the brand that said that they were going to launch more shades in the summer because that's when people tanned. It was just a bad look overall, and I was not about it. So I'm happy to see that they're, still keeping the range. I heard a lot of good things about both foundations. I just never picked it up, but I'm good for right now. There are other brands that are more indie that I am intrigued to pick up their foundations and try. And I'm very excited because one of the foundations I think is going to be a fantastic match. I finally got it in, and I'm really excited to show you guys. Sonia G, her Lotus collection became available on Beautylish, and I saw this. They kept blowing up my email, but I've just not been in it, guys. I've not been in it, and it's taken me quite a while to even pay attention to my emails other than to delete them. So this is a very beautiful collection. This is her Lotus collection, if I didn't say just now. And of course you can get the set for $215. You can get the soft definer for $22, the builder for $24, the worker for $28, the detail for $36, the cheek for $40, and the base for $65. What I will say is this: I love my Sonia G brushes. Every last brush. I did just pick up her classic base during the Beautylish gift card event, and I absolutely love this brush. I use this a lot for cream bronzer. Fantastic brush. I think that it picks up bronzer really well, and it blends it beautifully as well. All of her brushes that I have, fantastic. Same with Wayne Goss. I really do enjoy a lot of my higher end brushes, and when it comes to makeup brushes, I find that once you kind of figure out the shapes that you enjoy for makeup application and you buy a brush lasts a lifetime, so even though they are expensive, especially these more luxury kind of niche independently owned creative brushes, they are extremely expensive on the front end, but if you think about it, they take the place of like the 10 lifelines or 10 lifetimes of like an elf brush, right? Because you buy an elf brush and they're going to break down. You're going to need to replace them multiple times throughout your makeup journey, depending on how long you really wear makeup and use makeup. Whereas if you get one Sonia G brush, one Wayne Goss brush, one Hakuhodo brush, that will last the lifetime of like 10 e.l.f. brushes. So though these are really pretty and I'm sure I'll get a lot of use out of them, I tend to wait to pick up my Sonia G and my Wayne Goss brushes until the Beautylish gift card event. So I'm going to wait until then, and hopefully these are in stock. If they are, I will probably pick up one or two. If not, honestly, finish up picking up this bundle for the classic because I really enjoy that product. Opv Beauty has just launched a new face palette series or collection where they have 5 different face palettes ranging in depth for different people's complexions, and it looks like actually 2 of these palettes would actually work for my complexion. Let's see how expensive they are. So it's 27 euros. So I would say about $30 probably, if not a little bit more. Not too expensive. I haven't tried the brand yet, but I hear fantastic things. And yeah, I think this is really nice that they're continuing to expand their range. I know they're really known for their eyeshadow palettes, but yeah, that's cool. It's cool, right? So overall, I feel like right now, right, I'm in this weird kind of niche ideology where I want to pick up from 1 or 2 specific brands, and from those brands I want to kind of pick up a full face or kind of a smattering of one thing that I can get from every kind of product that they have. Otherwise, I'm not really interested in any of these products. I mean, maybe the Beautybay new palette, that seems intriguing, but otherwise I'm not really interested in it at all. So let me know down below if there's a product that I talked about today that you're interested in. Also, I would love to hear what sale you're taking advantage of during the 4th of July weekend, if you are taking advantage. If not, I completely understand. Other things are more important than makeup, but I'm just curious to hear what brands you guys are really interested in picking up. I will also have down below the Glamlight link, just so that you guys have easy access in the event that you're interested. But that's it. That's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.